Y'all, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, my time went out on the camera. This is part two of episode 4 of the Melanin series. I just want to pick up where I left off at. Okay, and I'm going to start from here. It's page 51. Okay, reading about so-called black people, copper-colored people. Sex is reproductive, regenerational, and spiritual, used to serve Maya individuals' value and society. It's based upon what the individual contributes to society, or you are what you do. Economics, abundantly sharing your goods, talent, labor, child rearing, and ancestors' knowledge with society. Sciences, holistic and controlled by Maya. Okay. And let's see, religion, monotheism, belief in one God. It says, do not fear God. A person is born to achieve their highest level of humanism. Life is based on sense, seen and nonsense, unseen, and is beyond the power of the mind. Humans belong to God, not slavery. And the Most High, who we call, some people call God, his name is Yah for short, but Yahweh, that's his name. I just want to put it out there. That's the Most High's name, Yahweh. Okay, and psychology based upon moving forward away from or with an ideal emotion. With the idea or emotion. People can be emotionally or spiritually ill. Emotions adapt to each other. Okay. And what it says about the white race, so-called white race, European-centered thought, and who we know to be, Caucasians, whether German, Irish, or whatever. Culture is based upon creating evil to control good and creating good to control evil. And I'm just presenting this information in this book because I don't want anybody to think it's like a thing where I'm trying to, make it about a race hate thing. We just got to know the truth about who we are as a people. And I'm just presenting the truth in this book and the knowledge in this book. And we got to know the differences that this book is saying between us and so-called white people. We got to know it because, we need to know who we are as a people anyway. We need to know, got to know the truth. Okay, have a pride type family similar to animals, control of nature. Religions are political systems used to manipulate the powerless, self-centered. Property is owned by individuals, no sharing of resources, monogamous, and the practice of polygamous relationships as sexual recreation. Polygamy, sex is a physical activity, recreational and reproductive. You are what you own. Economics based upon scarcity, consumerism, or the creation of shortages. Thus, only an elite few can gain access to goods, talent, and knowledge, human and natural resources. Science is rational and abstract based upon one group, the elite controlling a system. Belief in many gods. God created the devil, evil type God. You fear God. A person is born in sin, life based upon seen, measure, objective, or abstracted knowledge. Humans can be owned by man, full slavery. Psychology based upon Greek fairy tales, Oedipus myth. People can only be mentally, rationally ill. Good emotions are constantly at war with bad emotions, primitive animal feelings. Okay, from this chapter they got different things about the changes of melanin and things about melanin, pineal nutrition, the sleep patterns of copper-colored people, so-called black people, but copper-colored people, about sleep and melanin energy classifications, things like that. So if you get this book, whoever gets this book, you can read all the rest of this stuff in this chapter and other things, also about the melanin hormone systems and things like that. And you know what I'm saying? And also it has, at the end of the book, has some information about Dr. Llaila Afrika as well, which is, tells his credentials and what he was about and things and the knowledge that he had. So, yeah, this is, like I said, this is part 2 of episode 4. Part 1 in this part is all episode 4. So watch part 1 first and watch this part right here, which is part 2, so you can see it in the right order. Sorry about it cutting off at one point of the video, but I just picked up from where I left off at, reading the rest of it. So yeah, this book right here, this is the book by Dr. Llaila Afrika, Melanin, What Makes Black People Black, by Dr. Llaila Afrika. And this is the 4th and final episode of this series. And I hope y'all enjoyed this information. I hope you enjoyed this book. Definitely get this book if you want to know about the DNA and the melanin, eumelanin within us as a people, copper colored people, brown people. So I hope you enjoyed this series. And like I say, all this information was all Dr. Llaila Afrika. I take no credit for this information I presented to you guys. I just want to read it to people to let people know the truth about eumelanin and the truth about us as a people, our DNA structure. And I really hope you enjoyed this. And thank you to everybody who watched this whole series from episode 1 to this episode 4. And like I said, this episode 4 is part 1. And this is part 2 right here. So watch it in order. And all of these episodes in the Eumelanin series are a lengthy time. So make sure you got time to just sit down and watch them and just take in the information. And definitely, like I said, get this book so you can read, what I read in these videos, and you can read the rest of this book and, take in information and just apply it to your life so you can, live well, live great, and be proud of who you are as a people. And this is a great time that we have nowadays too, because we got a lot of information that's out here that's easy for us to access, whether it's the internet, social media, the books. So if you guys can definitely, we see a lot of stuff on YouTube, of course, like this video too, of course, mine, other videos. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube and social media that we can get our hands on real quick and easy, which is great. But definitely buy books and read them, because, it's a wealth of knowledge in books. Just continue to read and study, so you can get, gain that real good knowledge, and you can apply it to your life, good things, like this book right here. So thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to everyone. And anybody who watches this video, whether you're a subscriber or not, thank you so much. I appreciate your support and love, and thank you so much. And another thing too, y'all, be on the lookout for episode 3 of Sidewalk Dudes coming soon. It's coming real soon. For anybody that's been wondering about that series, Sidewalk Dudes, be on the lookout for episode 3. And then right after episode 3, it won't be too long for episode 4 drops, because I got my cousin, my bloodline, doing the 4th episode for me. So episode 3 and 4 are going to be dropping real soon. Just be on the lookout for those. And just, I love y'all so much. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all love and support so much. All my subscribers, everybody who ever supported me, everybody, thank you so much, because this channel wouldn't be what it is without y'all, all my subscribers. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank you to the Most High as well. Because what could I do without the Most High? Nothing. So, appreciate y'all. Much love to y'all. Shout out to y'all. And much love. It's Red Hawk 1.